He checked in like every other guest, but he wasn't here to rest. The late-night lobby was nearly empty. Mr. J's suit creased. He approached quietly, notebook in hand.
Welcome, sir. One night, right?
Yes.
Room 204. Elevators to your left.
A tired nod. He took the keycard, fingers trembling, and turned. The lobby doors swept shut. Upstairs, the hallway stretched empty, the carpet muffling every step. The gold-plated number on the door was dull from age, 204. He paused just a heartbeat, thumb drawn along the worn edges of the card, then let himself in. Inside, the room was just as he remembered, plain seeming, but immaculate. White walls, a desk with a solitary pen, sunlight trapped behind heavy curtains. Mr. J moved to the window, drawing the fabric back. Night pressed coolly against the glass, city lights blinking in the distant fog. He sat at the end of the bed, the mattress sighing beneath him. The notebook opened easily. It had been opened 1,000 times before. Inside, the pages were lined with slanted handwriting, some ancient, some fresh. Letters spilling with hope, laughter, quiet worries. Room 204 was once their favorite escape from the world. He turned the first page with shaking hands. For a moment, the walls brightened with echoes, a woman's quiet laughter. The clink of wine glasses. Two people's hands entwined on the sill, watching rain fade over neon skylines. They'd sat here once, fearless in the world they made. But time slipped, images flickered and faded, memory dimming back to the single lamp's glow.
If you ever feel like giving up, promise me one thing. Come back to room 204. Remember who you were here.
The page blurred. He closed the notebook gently, as if the memory might fly away on any rougher touch. Tears welled and fell silently, tracking gentle, familiar lines down his cheeks. The room, for a moment, held its breath. Morning trickled in through a crack in the curtains, warming faded wallpaper to gold. Mr. J looked older in that new light, a little less haunted, though the ache remained. Downstairs, the hotel cafe stirred awake with the clatter of cups and the low thrum of music. He chose a quiet corner table, sliding into the chair by the window. The city was waking, faces passing by in blurs of umbrellas and briefcases. In front of him, 2 cups of coffee steamed quietly. One for him, one untouched. Sugar sat idle between them. He stared at the second cup for a long moment, fingers curled around the first. Something softened in his eyes. He smiled, faint and fragile, then looked up as the waitress arrived, tray in hand.
Expecting someone?
She's already here.
The waitress nodded, offering the smallest, knowing smile, and slipped away. Mr. J closed his eyes, lifted the second cup with careful hands, and drew a breath. Coffee touched his lips, bitter and sweet, silent as forgiveness. Outside, morning light poured across the table, filling every empty seat with warmth. The cafe fell away. The world spun gently on. At a small table in a city hotel, a man sat with 2 cups of coffee and found for a moment that he was not alone. Sometimes healing isn't loud. It's the quiet decision to keep living. And as morning unfurled outside the window, the world went on. Still imperfect, still beautiful, utterly alive to the possibility of joy, even in loss.